How you all doing? I just wanted to do a little bit of feedback and get anyone else's thoughts, really, who was there and what they thought of the competition. I just wanted to have a chat about it. You know, it's been a week now since the day of the competition. First of all, fair play to Ashley for organising something like this. It must have been very stressful for him. It's so easy for people on the outside to make judgment on anything like that, and how anyone can make judgment when they have no idea about the thought and the effort that goes into something like that is beyond me. And Ashley, if you're watching, well done, mate. Fair play to you. You've done a cracking job. Must have been stressful as fuck. So fair play to you. And onwards and upwards, mate. Onwards and upwards. I hope you do well from it. I really do. You deserve it. So, first thoughts. Fuck me. I'll tell you what a great day. Great people. I met some lovely people. You know, I met a few fans. It was a bit surreal, if I'm honest. I felt a bit silly, a bit shy, a bit embarrassed, a bit like flustered. I didn't know what to say to people. I was quite, but I loved it. I loved it, and I loved all the people I met. You know, what a lovely bunch of people that were there. So happy days for that. You know, could have been worse. Could have been worse. The race, what did I think of the race? So what I do know is Spec Mix itself, they start higher in the first place. They start on like 2 blocks and a brick. We started on 1 block and a brick. And I tell you what, I'll be honest, my back was fucked after 3 courses. The first 3 courses, my back felt like it was going to snap. You know, it's funny because when you're bricklaying and you're doing your first lower courses, you sort of stand up, you give it the old, oh God, oh yeah, oh, and then you have a minute and then you go again. Nah, not in that. It is just when that lactic acid kicks in, it is a motherfucker. So yeah, it was a killer. And anyone that is racing next year, I can't wait for you to feel the pain that I fucking felt. You know, good luck to anyone that enters. Because I tell you this, anyone that is entering this competition, you got a lot. You got on the day, right, when there's people watching. Right, it's all well, anyone can go fast when no one's watching. A lot of people crumble under the pressure of people watching. Absolutely crumble. It'll make a good bricklayer or a bad one. So I felt it myself. Watch when someone's recording you or you're recording yourself and you're talking to a phone, you're not talking to thousands of people in your eyes. In your eyes, you're talking to a phone, or one person is watching and recording who you're comfortable with. So anyone that thinks they're going to turn up, and if they can lay 800 bricks in an hour at their best, if you think you're going to lay 800 in an hour with a lot of people watching you, unless you really get off on that sort of thing, unless you really, oh bless him, unless you really get off on that sort of thing, then you are going to struggle to hit them numbers. I know what I need to do personally next year to do better, and I will do better. Hopefully it'll be good enough, because I've never looked at myself as a speed laying bricklayer. I've always looked at myself as a consistent. I think my speed is up there. My speed of being neat and tidy and consistent, that is what I look for in my work. And I get off on getting a lot done because it makes me feel proud of myself to say, look, yeah, this is what I got done today. Look at the quality of it as well. And that is something that I personally like to strive for. On the day, my legs went to jelly. You know, I'm only human, and I'm sure all the other contestants felt exactly the same. My legs went to jelly. My stomach was turning. I picked up that first brick, and honestly, it felt like I'd forgotten how to lay a fucking brick. It was very stressful, and it was very hard. It was very hard. You know, I'm not ashamed to say it. I did struggle on the day. And my back was in bits the next day as well. So, Amy's upstairs getting ready.
To go.
Sorry?
To go.
She what?
To go.
To go out?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's out on the lash.
Why?
Why? Because it's what girls her age like doing. Getting lashed up. Daddy's doing a video. Can you just give me 5 minutes?
Where are Amy's going?
I don't know. Go and ask her. Quick. What was I saying? Yeah, so I struggled on the day, but I have a massive advantage now over everyone else. I know what to expect. And I know what I have to personally improve on, and I'm already working on it, and it's a year away yet. So come next year, I will be hitting the sevens, between the 7s and 8s. I will make sure I do. I know I know the deductions that I got and why I got them, and I know what to make sure I don't do next year, because I sort of guessed my corner a little bit. With the plum side of things, and when I went to stick my level up, I had a 5 mil tolerance, and I wasn't quite in it. And when I went to hit it in, it was sort of bouncing back, and it was a mistake that I made. I was gauging my work, and no one else was gauging theirs. Everyone else was plumbing their work, and I wasn't plumbing mine. So I know. And I also know what sort of numbers I'm going to hit, and anyway, what I'm going to do next year is besides the point. So the whole day was brilliant, and I felt that it brought the bricklaying community together. It was a brilliant day, and honestly, we all went out for a few drinks after. I don't drink a lot anymore. I try not to. But what a fun day. And honestly, anyone that is thinking about entering, make sure you do. Get stuck in and come see if you can beat me, because you're going to need to fucking try hard, I tell you, because I'm going to be smashing everyone next year. Because I am a competitive motherfucker. So yeah. And honestly, again, Ashley, fair play to you, mate. Well done. Thank you to all the Brick Jackets. Brick Jackets was one of the people that helped do the whatever it is you do. Can't remember. But Brick Jackets was a big part of it as well. So Brick Jackets really helped out with Ashley. So well done to Brick Jackets as well. And then it was just nice to see all the big companies there doing their thing. I got a load of freebies. I got like £3 worth of tools sent my way. You know, I won £2.5 on the day. I give Tom £1 of it to say well done, because it is a team game. You need to be working well together. You need to gel together. You need to I say to communicate, but I didn't really have to tell him anything. I give him his instruction at the beginning of what I wanted from him, and he pulled it through. You know, there's a few things that he can improve on next year, and there's a few things that I can improve on next year. So anyone that is coming there to race me next year, bring your big boy pants. All right? Because you ain't having that fucking title off me easily. All right? See you at next one.